Not a lot new happening for us. It's been wet and muddy like everybody else. And we got code of compliance on the garage, yay! And we just missed out on code of compliance for the house, but we should have that in a week or two. And all it came down to was a little bit of paint in an area that was needed and we didn't realise.
Hell yeah, that paint is bloody useless. We'll talk to him. I'll have a chat to him later.
So that's been done. We're just waiting for them to come back to tick that off, and then we have code of compliance all around, saying we're finally official, yay. So yeah, I look forward to getting that. Anyway, enjoy and catch you next time. I'd like to introduce you to Blossom. She's not ours. She's our neighbour's cow. But she seems to be my new best friend. Hey, say hello to the camera. Hi. What's that? So she's got out a couple of times. She's ended up over here and she's ended up out on the road. So she's got a bit used to me putting her back. Hey girl. And she just gave you guys a kiss. Okay, so the cows. We've made a few mistakes. This is not good. I'm a bit worried about going in there. Let's go have a look. Come on. Anyone else in there? Oh my God, Red's in there too. Okay, come on girls. Let's get you out. Be kind. Hi. No kicking. Come on, Red. Oh my God. Oh no. But it's all learning. What mistakes have we made? Too many cows. So it looks like we've got a lot of land and it works great in summer. But when it came into winter, we probably could have done with 2 less cows. We've really gone through the hay. I'm glad we did the hay. Otherwise we would have been in a bit of strife. So not a lot of hay left now. As you can see, we've really chewed our way through it. We've got just enough to last us to the first day of spring. However, we still get frosts here. So we're really hoping we get a good combination of like the rain we've got at the moment and then some warm days, so that that paddock will hopefully take off a little and we can put the girls through there and not have to buy in some more hay. But yeah, it's 50-50. We'll see how it goes. So we'll definitely do more hay this time around. Yeah, because she's been cold and the grass just stopped. As you can hear, the girls are hungry, so I'm going to go feed them now. So yeah, going forward, we'll cut it down to 4 cows, not 6. So that was one mistake. The other mistake was, we're new to this, so we're taking advice from everybody. A piece of advice we were given was, don't let them get fat too fast, it's bad for them. Break feed them and keep them at a, not getting too tubby. No, that's fine. The only time you got to worry is if it's a huge amount that they consume, but they generally won't do that. And yeah, so our cows are a little on the light side because we've been break feeding them a little too strictly. So we're feeding them up now. What we've done is we've closed up the back paddock, and as soon as that's taken off, hopefully in the next 2 months, we're going to just let them loose in there and let them gorge to their heart's content and put on a bit of weight. So hopefully in maybe 4 months they're ready to go on the track. jump to home kill when it comes time for us to get a beast done. Once I worked out the cost of buying the calf, rearing it, the cost of hay, the cost of drench, the cost of getting it slaughtered, and the cost of getting it butchered, it will work out at about $11 a kilo. So you do have to invest, but you do get your money back in the long term, and that you make that saving. Quite often people say to you, oh, you know, you get a home kill, it's only works out $5 a kilo, but you've got to add up the cost of getting the cow to that point to be sure on what you're saving, and that's what we've done. So you still do well off that. We haven't done it yet, but we have done all the costs and done the maths. So yeah, that'll be interesting when that time comes. Okay, so this stuff here, what I've done is I've struck up a deal with a local butcher, and I'm going to take him some eggs, and once a week I'm going to pick up all of his shavings. So this is when they do the home kill or they're butchering, and they're using the bandsaw and cutting up, you know, the bones and the meat, and this stuff usually goes in the bin, but it's actually great for chooks. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes, how the girls like it. Okay, so gotta admit, that is a little bit gross. But they seem very, very, very happy. And it's great protein and also great calcium for them because of the little bone bits. Yeah, so hopefully we're going to get some good eggs out of this. You're a big boy now. Yeah, there you go. Good work. Okay, so the way things have worked out with using the wet packet, there are a couple of hiccups in teething at the problem, getting it to heat properly, just because we were new to heating the water with it. And it was just getting the timings and getting it into a steady flow. Once we got it going regularly, we've had no issues with the water running out, which has been great. So the math for what we're saving. So over winter, for heating the house using firewood, we'd average maybe a cube a month. So the average cost per cube of firewood is $100. Then on top of that, when you have your power for heating water, hot showers, cooking, boiling the kettle, general living, that averages between $2 to $2.50. So with the turning the hot water cylinder off, that is about a third of your power gone right there. So we got $100, $250, that's $350. I mean, okay, let's bring it down. We'll say 300 if we average 200 and you conserve power, as we should be. If we take a third of 200, we'll say about $70 off for heating water. That brings it down to 130, 140, you know, depending whatever uses you got. So we've brought that 300 down, $70. So, you know, it's not a huge chunk, but it counts. And, you know, you add even, you know, over 12 months, $70 a month, that's $840 you've saved in a year. And then if you can continue to bring your power costs down, like we've been working on, by, you know, just using the kettle on top of the fire, or if we're doing a roast, doing that on top of the fire, you can gradually bring it down a bit more. So is it worth it? Yes, I think it is, once you get the hang of it. And yeah, it's really efficient because you can be heating your home, heating your water and cooking all at the same time. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. So we're eventually going to build a proper hay rack. We've got a few bits and bobs we can make one out of rather than buying one because they're a little bit pricey. But what we've been doing in the meantime is utilising the kids' playground. I mean, the alpacas and the kids get along pretty well, and the kids know their body language and when to keep their distance. And yeah, so we've been using the rungs to stuff the hay into, so it comes out the same way it would in a rack. And as you can see, the boys are quite satisfied and happy with the arrangement, so that's good.